Disaster has struck this week, guys, as we have printer troubles at the worst possible time.
And it's an absolute nightmare, and this is not the time for this to be happening.
We are in the final 2 weeks of completing all our orders, ready to move our studio and downsize our business, but work isn't the only challenge this week, as I also need to juggle other aspects of life, like a DIY kitchen renovation, and we also get some new jumper samples after having some quality control issues.
This is the new jumper,
along with new stationery items.
and then look at these.
How good's that? Let's spend the week together, shall we? See, looks so sparkly. Morning. Good morning, guys. Welcome to another Downsizing Diaries. It's another phone vlog this week because I'm very tired and I can't be bothered. It's like the least resistance way of making vlogs, so I'm just filming on my phone. We are now down into, are we on the 600 section order now? But it's order number 600 and something, 663, and the goal, oh damn it, 63 orders. The goal today is to try and hit the 500 order section. This is the current studio space at the moment. I just put you on a tripod, but look, we're literally surrounded by boxes. Anyway, the plan today is for me just to jump straight on orders. Dean is going to be packing up the orders, and I also have got a new stationery goodie box arrive that I really want to unbox with you guys from one of my friends, Kiara at Hooby Noo. Also, I want to say, last week I talked about getting these little cutters for my food, and I also mentioned I want to do things like trying out a strawberry and cream sandwich recipe, and loads of you guys who are from the UK have said that Marks and Spencer's have brought out a strawberries and cream sandwich, so I really want to go try that. We used to have a Marks and Spencer's in this town, but unfortunately it's closed down and currently getting knocked down actually. But today I'm going to bring you on a day in the life of the Downsizing Diaries. I think there'll only be a few more episodes left. We have also booked a holiday and have a goal to get towards now, so we've actually booked a holiday for me, Dean, Mike, and Dean's brother and friend as well. But I've treated me, Dean and Mike to this holiday for celebrating the end of like wrapping up all the orders. So we've got a goal of 2.5 weeks we have to get the orders to 0, and then we're going to go on this relaxing like holiday. It's really exciting. I'll probably be filming it on my personal channel if you want to come along with me. It's like a spa hotel in Corfu, and it looks really nice. And today it's going to be like 26 degrees and sunny, so we've decided to have a little barbecue like we did last night. It's been really nice actually doing this in the summer because the sun doesn't set till like 10 at the minute, and it's really lovely to get a bit of sun even when we finish work on an evening. And I bought this little tiny mini barbecue, so I thought I'd bring you along for an evening as well of unwinding and finding a little bit of joy in what is quite a busy few weeks for us. So yeah, I'm going to pack orders, but the first thing I'm actually going to do is just over here. So these are the art prints that need to go out in today's order because Mike has been making up the orders and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the backing cards on these, because round where Dean is we have all different size of backing cards. This is called grey board, so you can find these online, just Google grey board, and we have them in all different sizes to make it easy. We do I think 5 or 6 different art prints, so what I'll do is get a piece of grey board, get our art prints, and then bag them up. That way it makes it much easier, and then we put them in this box just here like I've mentioned on the other ones. Just makes it easier to get them all through. So I'm just going to quickly spend the next 5 or 10 minutes doing this so I can just grab them off the shelves when I'm packing orders. Also, look what I've done to the desk. When I was packing up the art prints before, I put like a piece of sellotape on the desk, you know, to grab the sticky like tab things on the cellophane, you know, these bits which are really annoying. annoying, the little cello snake. But I've ruined my desk. I need some glue remover. But it doesn't really matter because this is just vinyl and we'll probably be selling all these kitchen islands anyway. But yeah, I'm going to pack up all of the art prints and then get to work on packing orders. And then we'll do an unboxing of my new stationery that I've got. I've also got a new sketchbook as well and some new pencils. I can't remember what else I ordered, so we'll unbox it together. Oh. This tripod is so annoying, guys. I'm going to throw this out. All the legs like fall out of it and it's an absolute nightmare. The one I've got at home is so much better. Oh, it's really annoying. Don't get one of these twisty things. I'm too impatient to like sort it out every time. It's really irritating, but I'm gonna prop you on. Here, I'm wearing my Marshy t-shirt. I'm never out of this. It's like one of my favourite tops. This is using Comfort Colours and is available on the site. I wanted to say a huge thank you to my patrons as well. Loads of people have bought apparel who are patrons because Dean did a flash 30% off sale for people to get them in time for summer and summer holidays and stuff. So if you want to join us on the Marshy Club, we would love to have your support over there. It has been a bit hard trying to juggle all the content and everything and then packing orders and stuff, but hopefully I'll be able to be a lot more active than I have been. But thank you so much to my Marshies over on the Marshy Club. Let's pack up these art prints and then do some orders and then do a little unboxing. I also need to go shopping to get my dinners for the week, so let's go, shall we? Alright, I've just finished packing 11 orders. I wanted to pack more than that, but it's currently 11:30 and I'm going to go walk to the shop. But yeah, I am absolutely starving, so I'm going to go to Morrison's now. I used to work at Morrison's. That was the supermarket I worked at for like 6 or 7 years when I was like a teenager, and even when I started Katnipp actually. I'm going to go there now and grab my lunch. I've been having literally salmon and broccoli every single day for like 3 months straight, but it's like hot. Don't fancy a hot meal, so I think I'm gonna throw the door on and have a chicken salad or something this week. The reason I have the same thing every day is just decision fatigue. I can't be bothered wasting energy thinking what I'm gonna eat, and I'm fine with eating the same thing every day, to be honest. But it's a little bit hot, so I think I'm gonna get salad. Oh my god, there's so many flies everywhere. I keep sticking to my lip gloss. I don't know why they're everywhere. It's like a swarm of flies and they're stuck to my lips. Oh my gosh, look at this. They've got QP mayonnaise in Morrison's. £5.40 though. Got the goods. It's heavy. Double tops. I'm so hungry today. Can't wait for this. I've got chicken salad for the next 4 days and some berries. It looks so beige. Salad in the summer with salad cream is so nostalgic to my childhood. We used to have, when I was a kid, basically salad cream salads with ham, you know, that cooked ham that you can get in a pack, like wafer thin ham, and beetroot and cottage cheese. And I don't know why, but it just reminds me of my childhood. We used to literally always have it. And I haven't bought salad cream for literally ages because I feel like I've got a fly in my mouth. Blech. Anyway, I'm going to tuck into this and then I'm going to get back on orders, but we're having an absolute nightmare with our sublimation mugs. This is like the worst time for something like this to happen. One thing I will not miss about manufacturing in-house is all of these printing issues, because you can get them perfect, right? And you can find the perfect paper, the perfect mugs, the perfect print setting. All it takes is for a slight change in the ink, manufacturers, a slight change in the powder coating of the paper, and that's what's happened. We're having an issue with the ink settling onto the print, and it's an absolute nightmare. It's like destroying loads of the mugs, and obviously we need to get these out ASAP, and we also sold them at a massive discount, which means we're pretty much not making any profit. In fact, we're probably making a loss on these, and this is not the time for this to be happening, but yeah, it's a nightmare. Dean's trying to figure it out now. We're wondering if it's the paper now. We've changed our print settings and we use 2 different paper types. I'll show you, but first of all, I'm going to eat my lunch. So Mike has just been printing the mug orders over here, and what we've come to the conclusion is it is the new batch of papers that Dean's bought in. So we have been using this paper literally for years, the City Ink Express mug paper. But weirdly, we actually use a separate paper called ASUB paper. I'll link these below on Amazon for you guys to check out if you want. It'll be an affiliate link. And we've had no issues with this, but the coating has changed. So it's causing print issues like bleed and smudging. And it's an absolute nightmare. It's happened to loads and loads of mugs now. So this one's working fine, so we might have to chop this up until the next day delivery of the mug size. The reason we get the mug size is simply because it just is a lot faster to feed it into the back feed of the printer, and then it can just be printing away, and we can still use the middle paper tray on the Epsom Eco Tanks and the bottom paper tray as well, and having them perfectly mug size saves us a lot of time chopping them all up. You probably pay a premium, honestly, like having them chopped up for less paper, but it just makes it really fast, especially when we've got hundreds of mugs to print. So yeah, it is kind of annoying as a small business owner having these little niggly things, because just simply try to troubleshoot takes hours. You're figuring out what's wrong. Is it the new ink that we put in the printer? Is it the paper? Is it the print settings? Is the printer on its way out? And it can be just as simple as the manufacturer of the paper has used a different coating, or maybe even just that singular batch of paper is dodgy. But it obviously costs you a lot of money as well, because then you have loads of mug duds. But anyway, we solved it. Here's the paper. So what we've done is we've actually ordered a batch of ASUB paper in the mug size, because that works perfectly fine. And I will say that the ASUB paper is definitely a more premium sublimation paper, and I feel like it is one of the best on the market from what we have used. Also, if you guys want to learn how to sublimate, I've got 2 videos on this channel. They're quite old now, so bear with me, but I have got 2 in-depth tutorials on how to print mugs and how to print coasters and mouse mats and stuff like that, if you want to check them out if you're curious, because it is a great way to start a small business, because then you can print on demand and experiment with a bunch of different designs and items and stuff like that, and it gives you like kind of an advantage. Anyway, I should have checked my lipstick actually before I came on this vlog, because I edited one of my Florida vlogs last night and I managed to get it uploaded, and my lipstick looked absolutely insane. I don't look in the mirror like when I'm going to the toilet or whatever, but maybe I should start doing it. Who cares? Life's too short to care about that. Right, I'm gonna get back on orders now. Alright, I've just been sat here for around 45 minutes answering emails, and also I have been doing a sponsorship with Adobe Express. I also had a cup of tea and a biscuit, so I've probably got a biscuit around my mouth. I have just changed some of the graphics on my feed, because I want to go back to really taking care of my Instagram feed and really curating it, so when people click on Instagram they see my brand voice, and I feel like that's something I've kind of been going in and out of. But back in the day, I used to spend so much time making sure that the feed was beautiful and cohesive with my brand. And over time, as I got busier and busier and busier, this got put on the wayside in turn for just posting consistently and just getting it out there without it being perfect. This is one of the reasons that I do want to go back into like slower paced content creation, because I want to do stuff that I feel proud of. So I've just changed some of the thumbnails on my Instagram feed. I just didn't feel proud of the original thumbnails that were there. But yeah, I got to work with Adobe on Instagram, but working with a brand on Instagram has made me realise how much I'm lacking confidence in short form content. I've watched these back and they've all been approved, the brand loved them and everything, but I have watched these back and I've thought there is things I would change this time to the post. They're very long and drawn out. Because I am so used to YouTube and chatting with you guys and I'm really relaxed over here, I have basically just worked with brands on YouTube, which is obviously a very, very different game from working in short form. Short form is much more quick and snappy. People don't retain the information as much. And there's a few things that I would tweak, and I want to do like the best I can with the posts. And I do feel like with this downsizing, one thing I'm really looking forward to is being proud of my work again and not always feeling like I'm in a rush and getting things done. I've really missed the kind of graphic design heavy stuff that I used to do and really taking time. Although my style is very, very minimal, I used to really take time, even with the little sparkles, where I'll put them, does it visually look nice? And then slowly, as I got busier and busier and busier, I just thought, just put it out. Putting it out's better than perfect. And I would slap things out really fast. The book press is just beeping like crazy. I would slap things out really fast, and as a result, I wasn't really happy with the visual coherence of my feed and stuff. I know a lot of you might be thinking, why are you overthinking this so much? I know it's not a big deal. Done is definitely better than perfect, and I was working with what I had at the time. But this is something I would like to get back into, my graphic design and taking time to do things and having a more cohesive brand and stuff. So I'm actually happy with them. They look very minimal, very simple, but they're much more Katnipp, and it was nice to play around with. Graphic design is actually what my degree is in, for those of you who don't know. Kind of flopped at my degree actually, because in the final year of uni I had a pretty hard time. I actually broke the fingers in my right hand on literally the last 6 weeks where we were doing our final major project, and I only ended up leaving with a 2-2 when I was originally targeted a first. But we're here anyway. I ended up building a brand anyway, so I guess it didn't really matter in hindsight. But yeah, I have missed doing those little touches and stuff, so I've had really a lot of fun really reconnecting with the more graphic design elements. I also used to do logos and stuff for like 50 quid for like brands. In fact, there's a tattoo parlour in Redcar, and I designed the whole like tattoo stuff for my friend's brother's business, and it's still their shop front and all their branding, and I think I did it for like 50 quid. Now I also want to show you a jumper that Dean has got in, and I'm so excited because I know on my last vlog I shared that we've been having an issue with quality control, specifically the ones that are getting shipped out from the UK of our jumpers, and we found a solution, I think. However, there's only limited colours, but the quality is so much better. So I'm going to show you that later on. I might show you it tomorrow, to be honest, because it's already nearly 5 PM and I want to go home and enjoy the sunshine tonight. Right, enough waffling on. I'm gonna get back to work on some orders. Oh my goodness, how crazy is this? I've done a few big orders, but it always baffles me when I get onto a 100 item order. Holy smokes, this will probably take me like 15 minutes or more to fulfill, so I'm gonna crack on with this. Look how awesome this order is. Look at all these planner stickers. A lot of them are the Vampy's Vault collection or the Pastel Witch, or it's very like gothic and like witchy. I absolutely love it. Look at all those planner stickers. So we've got all of these. Then we've got loads of A5s as well. Lots of purple actually in this collection. Wow, so cool. Then we've got one of the original Pastel Witch. This was the very first time I did this character in this style, along with like I did this old hand cut sticker pack actually, where I used to literally get my scissors and hand cut all the stickers, and it was from this era, which was like 2017 I think. And then we've got like all the PLCD stickers, so I'm going to stick these in a big chunky cello. But thank you so much, Danielle, for this order. This is going all the way to, where is it going to? Alexandria, VA. Can't believe it. I'm going to pack this up now. So I love this. Thank you so, so much. I'm gonna put potatoes on the coals now, because honestly, if you haven't tried barbecue potatoes before, you're missing out. It's unreal. Wrap them in foil and put butter in them and then salt them and bake them for like an hour to like 2 hours, however long the coals last. And they're so nice, you keep turning them and they go amazing. Oh, I just spilled my tea. Good morning guys, I just made myself a strawberry and cucumber tea. It smells really nice actually. Juicy. And I'm going to get straight back to work on packaging orders. And I really want to open my stationery box from Hooby Noo. It's currently morning though, and I'm just going to get straight to work on orders. I've got, I think, 19 orders to go to get it into the next 500 bracket. Yay! And then we should be on the week countdown to clear all of this. But I'm having to have tomorrow off, but Dean will be packing orders, so we should still be on track to complete in 1 week. I can't believe it. I need to have tomorrow off for 2 reasons. One, I need to edit this vlog and put it up for you guys, so hopefully you will see this. And number two, I actually have to change my house a little bit. I have a very like pinky cutesy style, as you've probably seen in my house, and I think because I'm trying to sell my house quickly, I think it's putting off buyers having like a pink kitchen and stuff. So I'm going to paint the cupboards. The kitchen, to be honest, needs renovating, if I'm being completely honest. But we didn't want to put any more money in this house because we knew we wanted to move. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to B&Q and get like a neutral colour for the kitchen. And I'm also going to get some art prints printed on Ronnie, because we actually have some art print paper that we got given. Actually, let me show you. We bought a second art print printer off Daisy and Bump over here, and this was going to be for big art prints that we were going to do. But now I think we're actually going to give this to the gallery downstairs. We got it for £200. It's a giant Canon printer, but we also got this textured paper with it. But Ronnie can print pretty much any paper type because it is a UV printer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download some digital downloads from Etsy. Thank you. Probably some really plain art prints that are like quite beige and neutral, and I'm going to just like put them on the walls because I think like my art style is quite bold and like very bold like prints on the wall and very graphical, and I think I need to make my home a little more neutral and also get rid of all my plush toys. Packaging orders, and I've noticed something that Dean got me, which is way better for packing orders. So when we do boxes and we have like mugs and pins and mouse mats and things like that in the boxes, I have this paper roll to pad out kind of like Amazon parcels and stuff. It's currently just on the floor like this, and what I have to do is like wrap it and rip it up. You can get one of these tools that kind of pull it out like a duck, but obviously there's no point us investing in it. Dean found this mini one where you can just pull it out like this. This is way better. Oh my goodness, thanks Dean. Where did you get it from? Should we leave? Oh, it's just off Amazon, so I'll leave a link in the description for you guys. But that is so much better, and it fits up here. So Mike actually normally has it up here and pulls it from here, but it's too heavy for me to do that, so I have to put it on the floor. But it's the little things in life, I'm alright. Look where I am. I'm in Peggy because I'm going to take a kitchen island from work. to home to put it back at home. It used to be there before, but we moved the dining table there. But I'm in Peggy. How cool is this? I love it. If anyone hasn't seen my van series, we've got a bunch of series on my personal channel. It's really good in autumn as well, but we have some summer van vlogs as well, because I usually go out at least solo once a year, at least, but we haven't been out in it this year, have we? I can't wait though, because we'll have more free time, and I can't wait to go out in Peggy, because she's like my happy place. I love being out in this van. I love you, Peggy. Oh my god, I've just realised we've come to B&Q to get some paint, and there's an M&S food, and you guys mentioned in the comments last week that they had a strawberry cream sandwich. Should we do a testing? Let's see. Oh my gosh, I hope they have it in. It'll be fun to try it out. See if they've got any in. So Dean's just told me that HMRC are taking them to court because you don't charge VAT on sandwiches, but they're claiming that it's a dessert, so they should be paying VAT. So I hope they've got it. You guys mentioned in last vlog that they had it, and I had no idea because I've been totally out the loop lately. Oh, can you see it, Dean? I don't think they have them. Oh, we're out of luck, guys. We don't do it at this store. Oh, I'm so sad. I wanted to give you a little review. Thank you anyway for the suggestions. We don't really have many M&S's near us, so bit of a nightmare, but it would have been nice to try. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some paint now. Now I'll need to pick my kitchen colour. I'm thinking like a nice stony, oh, they're out of stock. Like a nice stony colour or something that's not too dark. This'll do. Good morning, guys. I am back in my home office, and I thought I'd finally do an unboxing of my jumper and my new stationery that I got. As you can see, my home office has changed a little bit because we've got things from the kitchen and stuff moved in here because we needed to move things around to sell the house, and also, really sadly, I am going to be painting my fireplace to like a more neutral colour. In fact, I couldn't wait last night to try out the paint, so I've painted half the pantry in there. I'll show you in a little bit. I thought I would show you the new stationery unboxing and also the new jumper that I got. Oh my goodness. So this is the new jumper, and this is a comfort colour jumper which can come with branding on the inside. Don't know if you can see that, but the quality of this print and the jumper itself is so premium and beautiful. Like, the fluffiness inside is amazing. Now, I didn't really want to change from the Gildan ones because it is my favourite jumper to personally wear. However, I think this might top it. So let me try and show you a close-up of the print. The print is just a bit darker than what it usually would be because this is the setting for DTG. But I don't know if you can see this, but it is so smooth and pretty. Look at this, and we've got the ones on the arms as well. The only thing is this is more of a premium jumper, so it will be a couple of pounds more. But I feel like I would rather have the quality the best I can rather than, yeah, the ones we've got now. So I think over time I'm gonna switch out to this brand of jumper, which is absolutely beautiful quality. The only thing is it doesn't have the colours that I want, like light pastel pink in this jumper. So if you are wanting a pastel pink jumper, then the ones that are on my store now will only be on my store for a bit before we switch out to this, because it's probably going to be a couple more weeks to get this nice one in, because I'm going to have to sit down for quite some hours. Probably take me quite a few days to set up all the files and everything for these. So yeah, that's the new jumper, so I'm glad we sorted that. Anyway, now should we do a new stationery unboxing? I'm so excited. Oh wow, oh yeah, so here's one of David's books. The Curse of the Voodoo Ostrich. Oh, these are so exciting. So I love to get books and highlight my books, but I always feel a bit dodgy because I don't like wrecking them in case I ever want to sell them in the future. But I found these index tabs, which are highlighter ones. So cool. So I've never seen them before. Even when I went to Japan, I've just like bypassed them. And then look at these. Oh my goodness, how nice do they look? These are Faber-Castell pastel pencils. I love the case. We'll have to try them out. Oh, I got 2 packs. Wait, did I add 2 by accident to my car? Oopsie, I didn't mean to add 2, I don't think. And then I've got my favourite sketchbook. This is the Midori sketchbook. I've mentioned this many times on the vlog. I got the last 2 that I got in Japan. Actually, here's my 2019 one. I know last week you guys said you'd like to see a sketchbook tour, and I will be doing one after the Downsizing Diaries, but this was my 2019 slimmer one that I used for travelling. But as you can see, it gets like really dirty and stuff, so I actually got a hardcover case for it this time. So this is just a sleeve for the Midori. So the last time I was in Japan, I actually picked up a few of this, but I thought I wanted to support Kiara, so yay! Just at my bedside, we've got a load of stuff. We've got my Genki textbook, which I haven't really had time to do learning Japanese, and I'm currently reading this as well. I'm not really loving it though, to be honest, because there's too much swearing in. I know it's literally on the book cover, but it's literally every other word, and it's kind of getting annoying when I read it. I'm gonna try and read it all, but where is it? So this is one that I'm reading. So this is so thick and so fat, but this is about the creator of Peanuts. It is pretty chunky, and I'm about this far in, and I use these tabs, can you see? And it's all about his comics, his life, and it's just really cool to read about other artists and illustrators. I got this off Amazon, but it is a beast of a book, to be honest, and I always end up falling asleep. Let's try one of these. So look, can you see I've like highlighted, like actually physically highlighted, but look at this. How good's that? So instead of like ruining the book with a physical highlighter, you can add one of these and still read the text and also use it as a tab. That is such a good idea. Anyway, last night I started painting my cupboards and got rid of the pink so it's a more neutral colour, and I'm gonna go ahead and paint the rest of my kitchen today, as well as painting this. I'm so sad because obviously I think this is really pretty, but when it's on the market, most people don't want like pink kitchens and pink accessories, and especially for like photos and stuff. So I'm gonna have to paint this as well. Anyway, I'm going to drink my coffee and end the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please don't forget to leave a comment below and a like on the video, so it really helps this channel out, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright then. Thanks so much for watching. I love you. Goodbye.